welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Felicity and I'm super excited to be finally getting a video up. I hope you guys enjoy this look. It is super appropriate for summertime and it's just such a bronzy highlight glow. I just am so in love. So if you guys are interested in how I got this look, then just stay tuned. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Just make sure you share it, make sure you like it, so a whole bunch of other people are able to achieve this beautiful summertime look. So I already went ahead and I filled in my brows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in medium brown. I love using this. This is like my go-to whenever I fill in my brows. So for my face, to prime it, I'm going to go ahead and use my Makeup Forever. This is the Skin Equalizer Step 1. And I love using this because it just creates such a great base to work with. I'm going to focus this product around the sides of my nose where my pores are most visible, and then of course on my nose as well. Just do a little bit on my chin. A little over here. Just take the excess and kind of work your magic with it. So then I'm going to go ahead and take this. This is the NYX. This is the Dark Circle Corrector, and this is in the shade Salmon. We're going to take this product and I'm going to just go underneath of my eyes, and this is just going to help cancel out those dark circles. And I'm going to just bring it down a bit because I do have freckles, and since I want this to be a very flawless full coverage look, I'm going to make sure to focus this product on my freckles as well. I'm going to zoom you in a bit so you can see what I'm doing. And I also have a few down here. For foundation today, I'm actually going to be trying this out for the very first time. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. I'm in the shade 204, which is the Natural Buff. And this is kind of like a first impression of this product as well, since this is the first time I'm using it. I'm going to just put it onto the back of my hand. And I'm going to just pick it up with my beauty blender and just start applying it to my face. Be careful for those brows. And I'm also going to take a little bit more and I'm going to just put this product on my neck as well so that there are no lines of demarcation when it comes to my foundation. Alright, so on to contouring. For contouring today, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is actually super dark. This is in Espresso. And then for the highlighting, I'm going to be using this guy. This is my always go-to. I am so in love with this product. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is by Nars, and it is in the shade Custard. So for highlighting, I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to go underneath of my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, a little on my Cupid's bow, a bit on my chin, my forehead, and then we will get started with the contouring. For my contouring, I'm going to go in the hollows of my cheeks right here. I'm going to go on the forehead just a bit. And down the center of my nose to contour my nose. Alright, to blend that out, I already sprayed some Fix Plus onto my beauty blender, and we're going to go ahead and just blend that in, starting with the concealer, of course. And then blending out that contour. Alrighty, and then to set everything, I'm going to be using my Nars setting powder. This is in medium 1.5, and I'm going to just pick that up on my Morphe B83 brush. We're going to go ahead and apply this to our face, and we'll go over our highlight with To set my highlight, I am going to be using this shade right here. This is the Banana shade, and it is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. To do that, I'm going to just use the side of my Morphe B82 brush. Alright, and then to go ahead and set my contour, I'm going to be using the middle shade right here, which is Fawn, and we're going to just apply that everywhere we contour. And I like to put a little bit more just to really accentuate our cheekbones. This is like my favorite part. And then I'm going to just go right on the sides of my nose. I love this brush so much for using it just for the sides of my nose. Of course, the other contour areas, but this is my Morphe B4, and I love it. I definitely recommend this if you are new with contouring. It's really easy to contour with the powders, and I would say, especially with this guy right here, for my nose, it just fits perfectly right on the side of my nose, and I am so in love with this brush. It literally makes such a big difference. I love it. So I'm going to just go a little bit on the tip of my nose, just like so, and that's going to take care of that. Just accentuate our nose rather than making it look long. I feel like that foundation is really awesome. Now looking at my skin, it's definitely lightweight, but you can definitely build it. It's really awesome for the summertime because especially in the summer, I don't like to have like that thick feeling on my face. So this is really awesome for the summer. I would definitely recommend this. Going on to eyes, I'm going to use my Jessie Girl Scoop. Going on to eyes, I'm going to be priming my eyes with my Lancome eye primer. And I'm going to just use my finger for this. It's just the easiest little brush that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and break out my Morphe palette. This is the 35K. You can see that, I'm sure. The 35K Morphe palette, and I personally love this Morphe palette. I think Morphe is amazing, of course, but this is probably my favorite at the moment, as well as the 350 palette. That is just, of course, a love bug of mine. But I really do love these shades lately. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up this white shade right here. And I'm picking that up with a brush. I got this in my Double Exposure palette by Smashbox, and I just love this brush for my lids. So I'm using this side of it, as you know, clearly you would. And I'm going to just go ahead and add this to the entire lid. Alright, and it looks really light, so of course I'm going to go in and I'm going to just put right over top of that the shade right next to it. So this is more like of a sandy shade right here. And we're gonna just put that bad boy right on top of it. I'm just using a fluffy blending brush. Just quickly and lightly dust over top of it. You don't want it to be too dramatic of a change, just a very subtle change. So then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to take this beautiful brown shade. And I'm gonna take the same fluffy blending brush. And we're gonna just focus this shade right into our crease. This is gonna be our transition shade, and it's going to be a very, very fierce. So you wanna focus this shade right into your crease. I took mine up a bit, just above the crease clearly, and I really like the feel of it. I feel like that is really, really awesome. I feel like it's a nice transition shade as well. I'm gonna pick up that shade again on this smudger side, and I'm gonna just focus that in the crease. And then of course repeat the steps on the next side. For my brow bone today, I'm gonna go ahead in with this guy here. I love it. I feel like it's a great shade to use as my brow bone shade. So I'm going to switch over my brush and use this side for my Smashbox brush. It's like the most subtle but perfect little difference, I feel like. So going back to that white shade, I'm going to just intensify that white a bit more so we can put our sparkly shadow on top. So this is the shade that I'm going to go ahead and put onto my lid. This is a bit different. It's like a very loose sparkly shade. This is by Naked Cosmetics and it's called Sierra Nevada. It is so pretty. I think this pigment is just perfect. I'm going to pick this shade up on my e.l.f. brush and I'm going to spray my brush with some MAC Fix Plus. After you just saturate your brush into this glitter, I'm going to go ahead and focus this product onto the lid of my eye. And I'm going to dust away any fallout. I'm literally so in love with this shade. I think it's just so perfect. And then I'm going to just take another shade just because I feel the need. I'm going to take this shade right here. And I'm going to take that on my fluffy brush, my blending brush. And I'm going to just go over top of that brown shade. Now we don't want to change the shade completely. We just want to not make it so intense. So we're going to just go over that with our shadow. And it's so perfect. I love this look so much. So to top the eyes off, we're going to go ahead in with this shade. This is MAC Nylon, and I use this so much. I get so many questions on what I use for my inner tear duct, and this is it. This is my go-to all the time kind of thing. I can just see, I always seem to come back to this product no matter what. It is something that I really adore. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that into my inner tear duct. And a little trick that I like to do, which I want to zoom you in, I like to just focus it a little bit over here. So we're gonna just put it a little bit, not too much, but just a smudge closer to our nose, like on the side of our nose. So you see exactly what I'm doing. And it just really helps with the contour of your nose. It just, when you look at your nose, it just really changes because of this little technique that I use. And then I'm going to just take a little bit of it and I'm going to go over this side. after that, I'm going to go back to my smudge side of the brush, and I'm going to pick up this shade right here from our palette. And we're gonna just take this right underneath our eyes. Just make it really right there below. You don't want it to be like too dramatic and fall down. You just want to watch to make sure you don't have too much. And then today I'm going to be using my Marc Jacobs. This is my very black eyeliner, and I'm just going to go right into the inner tear duct. I'm going to take this liner and go right on the waterline. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a quick wing. And wings are not my favorite thing to do, but I do love them a lot. For lashes today, I am going to go ahead and use these guys. They are the 120 Demis. They are the black natural, and they are by Ardell. First, I'm going to prime my lashes with some mascara. I'm going to be using the Smashbox X-Rated mascara. Alright, and now on to blush. Now that our lashes are all done. I love these lashes, by the way. For blush today, I'm going to be using this beautiful shade. This is like a highlight, has like sparkles in it, kind of like a shimmer, and it is just so beautiful. This is by MAC. This is called Petal Power, and I love it. I feel like MAC has like the greatest little blushes. I really love their blushes. And I'm going to just focus the product on the apples of my cheeks, of course. And I like to just, instead of basing it right on the apple of my cheek, I like to just brush the blush backwards towards my contour. This is such like a very subtle but beautiful shimmery blush. I just love it. And then onto one of my favorite parts of makeup. I'm going to apply my highlight. This is by ColourPop, and this is called Lunch Money. I'm going to pick that up using my Real Techniques. It's like a setting brush, but you can use it for anything you want. And we're going to just go right here, and you're about to see this highlight go crazy. I really love this highlight. I feel like this highlighter is amazing, and it's not too expensive. So if you are looking for an affordable highlight, this is definitely my go-to. ColourPop has such amazing products, and I'm a big fan of theirs. And this is another brush that I like to use for my blush. This is the Luxie 522 Tapered Brush. Alright, and now on to my lips. I'm going to be using this guy, and I hope my camera's picking it up. I'm not sure if it will, but I will be sure to tell you. It is the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On waterproof. So this is their, this is pretty new, and it's their new lip pencil. I really like it, and I feel like it will really stay, especially when you're in the pool or doing something like that, because I went out, I've ate, drank, and literally it still stayed on. So it's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. This is in the shade Sugar Glass. It's awesome. I'm gonna apply this. I'm gonna just zoom you in a bit more. It is very, very nude. It's like the perfect nude. It's right next to my lip color. It's so pretty. And I filled my entire lip in with it. And then over top of that, I'm going to put this beautiful shade by ColourPop. It is called Fiesta. And it is like the perfect shade for summertime. I have fallen in love with this product. I feel like it is just beautiful. It's a go-to. You can pair it with whatever you want, and it looks so great. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. Just be careful. It is very pigmented, and if you put too much on, of course, it's gonna look a little more glossy. So if you want it to look a bit more matte, you just want to apply less. Alright guys, and to complete this entire look, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my NYX Finish Matte Spray. I love this spray so much, so let's prep ourselves. Look at that highlight! Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. Just remember to subscribe down below, and I will have all of my social media platforms down below. I do have Snapchat, and I also have Instagram, so don't forget to go ahead and subscribe, as well as follow me on my social media platforms.